Hi, you want new customers, more sales? Well, stop. I'm going to share one of my favorite strategies for getting sales quickly, new sales quickly. And it's a beautiful sunny day here in Melbourne, so I thought I'd sit out in the garden and take advantage of the sun. Now, when you're looking for new sales, I want you to take advantage of your existing and past customers. So quite often people say, well, we need more customers, we need new customers. So the first thing I get them to do is just to spend a few minutes and stop. And before you get on that marketing bandwagon and spending money and time on marketing strategies and ads and Facebook and all that, don't ignore the gold that you've got in your hand. Now, the gold that you've got in your hand as a business owner is your existing and past customers, and that often gets overlooked. So, what do I mean by existing and past customers? It takes, when you think about it, it takes a lot of time and money to get those customers that you've had. There was a lot of market research, a lot of money spent on ads, and perhaps the time in converting them, the time waiting for them to buy. So they're a resource that you've invested in. But often it can be just one sale and then forgotten. The gold is this database that you've got, and hopefully you have got a database or some sort of contact list of past and existing customers that you can now tap into. And I'll put these notes online too, so you can actually download the document. So the gold is in existing, past customers, and also the networks that they have. Those are the three areas that I want you to think about. For example, existing customer strategies, and again I'll give you the document, you can download it so you can read these. A common problem that I see is businesses don't let their existing or past customers know what else they do. So I'll say to a customer, well, do they know that you offer such and such? And they go, oh yeah, well, of course they do, well, yeah, I think so. But no, often not. The customer is not thinking about what else you can offer and what else you might offer or what else you might be able to do. They're just not in that headspace. They're just thinking about themselves. And if they know that you only provide widget number A, you can't trust them to assume that you can provide widget B or C or a different variation. So please let your customers know what else you do. Now, one of my clients just very quickly picked up another 10, 15 grand in quotes a month just by letting one customer know that they also provided a different type of sign. They assumed that customer knew, but no, they didn't. For example, you might import or you might have developed a new sign or a new service. So the next time you're talking to your customers, say, by the way, we are now providing X, Y, Z, or we're now providing it in this color or in this feature or in this packaging. Let them know. Let them know verbally, let them know in emails, your newsletter. Newsletter is a great way to update your customers on what else you're providing. Put it in your email signature, now available. Put it everywhere. Put it on your invoices, now available. Put it in your quotes. We are also offering, on the cover page, and we are also offering X, Y, Z. Just keep sowing those seeds. Make sure they know what else you do. Another one, ask them for referrals. Now, there's a lot of that, asking for referrals, and it is amazing how customers, if you don't ask for a referral, they assume you're doing fine and you don't need more customers. Again, they're focused on themselves, not on you. So don't be afraid to ask your customers and let them know that you are looking for additional business. And often they'll go, oh, well, yeah, I didn't realize you were. In that case, then, have a chat to such and such, or I will pass on your name. Make it easier for them to refer you. Now, for example, one of the colleagues that I refer quite a lot to, she's running monthly seminars. Stock standard every month, they're always happening, and it's a fantastic thing for me to be able to say to my client, well, just attend one of her seminars, and the next one is on such and such a date. There's no real pressure there. I'm adding value, they're getting value. So think about that. Is there something that you can offer regularly, or a report, a free consultation? That makes it easier for me to refer you along, because I know the person I'm referring is going to get something from you. or get something of value. And ask them for more sales. Number 3, just ask them. Again, don't assume that they will assume you are looking for more work. Ask them, literally, how's it going? Is there anything else we can do for you? Have you got anything else coming up that we can help you with? And if they're not buying more, number 4, ask them why they're not buying more. Why isn't there more sales? And sometimes you've got to be a bit strategic, have a coffee with them, have them lunch, or just, casually ask them, what could you do differently? Why aren't they buying more? Is it the market? Is it the way you're delivering your service? Is it your price? Try and find out, because that is gold. And that's something that I do as an independent I find is very helpful. Sometimes they won't be honest to you as the business owner, but I can go in as an independent on your behalf, and they'll really spill their guts to me and go, yeah, well, if only they did it like such and such. That's why they're not buying, because often they won't tell you to your face. It can be a bit frustrating. Number 5, give them ideas of new benefits they could enjoy, risks they could avoid, how they could use more of your service. Sow those seeds again. Don't assume that they will imagine the benefits they could gain from using you. Tell them. Make it black and white. Tell them the benefits, tell them the risks they could avoid, the time they could save, the money they could save. Don't leave it up to them to assume how they could benefit from you. Take control of it. Number 6, stop by, drop off donuts, buy them a coffee, lunch, give a useful presentation. And what other strategies could you think of to be front of mind with your customers or your past customers? Got to stay in front of mind. It's incredible how many, services that I've used. They don't leave a business card. They never get in touch with me. Or even if I've got a business card, I've thrown it out, and then 6 months later, I'm needing their service, but they haven't been in touch. I can't remember their name. I've got to start all over again, looking on Google or wherever. Don't let that happen to you. Keep, even every 6 months, preferably every 3 months, remind them in some way that you exist. And number 7, remind them it's tax time and time to spend. Well, there might be some other triggers. Christmas is coming, you need to start early. Think of some other triggers that might make them need to spend the money now with you or use your services. So that's some strategies for existing customers. Now let's look at past customers. Just like with your existing, you need to reconnect, and keep them updated on new products or services, because sure, they might have dropped off the radar, they might have stopped buying your service because it was no longer matching what they needed, but now you might have a new service or a new product that does. So, don't waste that contact that was so hard to get in the beginning. Past customers are also a gold mine waiting to be used. So let them know, make sure you keep in touch, let them know what you're now doing. And again, just like with existing, if they're not buying, ask them why. That is gold. And tell them you're willing to hear it blunt and straight and not to hold back. And maybe there's an incentive. Maybe there's an incentive to start using it again. In some cases where I've had to go in for a client and fix up broken relationships where trust has been broken, we've had to start small. We've had to ask them, okay, we recognize that was the past, we've changed it, we've improved for these number of reasons, and always explain how things have improved. Don't just say you have improved, explain exactly what you've done, because anybody can say they've improved and we're not like that anymore. Give them concrete reasons how you've improved. So we've done X, Y, and Z. Is there, what could we offer you? What could we start small with, just to get the trust going again? Give us a go. You might have to give a special rate or, a freebie, or just give a small piece of work now and to build that trust again. So that's past customers. Now, don't forget existing and past customer contacts. They've got networks, often quite big networks. So how can you tap into those? And again, you do have to just ask, is there any other networks? Is there a membership? Some of them have got memberships that you can tap into. You could run ads, you could sponsor their club or their membership or association, sponsor one of their events or run banners at their events. your friends and family, how could you offer a special deal to them? Maybe there's a way to package what you offer and what they offer to create some sort of new benefit for joint customers of yours. There's all sorts of ways, so don't forget, it's not just about existing and past customers, there's their networks as well, and how could you tap into them? So I've got a big caution here. On the slides you'll see a big caution. So these are ideas. Now, there's another time I'd like you to pause and reflect. New business is all well and good, but is it the business that you need? Now please make sure that you're going after business that you really want. And by that I mean it's the type of customers that you want. The ones that are, pay well, pay on time, don't quibble about price. Is it a profitable product or service? Many times I see the product or service that a business really loves to offer is not the profitable one. And they're wondering why they're going backwards and not making any money. So please, sit and brainstorm or work out on paper, work out on tables, work out with your business coach or your business partner, what's the sort of business that you really want to go for, and be clear on that. And that's it. So these are available on my website. At the bottom, the link on this video. Thank you. David Lennon here, signing off. And if I can be of any help, I'm here at your service. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.